Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about some of these empties that I have. It's like an update and kind of empty. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so the first item that I want to show you guys is this Bleach London Pearlescent shampoo. I have a little bit of like ends that are like this kind of color. Sometimes you get a little bit too brassy and I wanted to kind of maintain it, but honestly I felt like I made a mistake because if you want to really tone the colors, I think the most efficient way is to use a conditioner rather than a shampoo. So it's either you buy a shampoo and a conditioner to use it as a set, or if you wanted to choose one out of the two, it's the best to choose the conditioner than the shampoo. But for me, I don't know what I was thinking then. I think because I felt like if I use the conditioner, it's not going to be conditioning enough, because since you want to do some kind of things like that, right, normally your hair needs a lot more moisture, so you need to use a more potent, conditioner. So I think that was my thinking when I bought it. But I felt like because it's a shampoo, the color doesn't really stay inside for a very long time. And if you're in the shower and you're showering, and then you try to put the shampoo and then you kind of lathers it up, it doesn't really stays on the hair too long, you get what I mean? So I don't feel like it gives me a lot of like toning effect. So I don't really recommend shampoo. But that being aside, let's talk about the color. I bought three different ones. I bought the pearlescent shampoo. I also bought the silver shampoo, which is the blue in color, and it's purple. And I also have one more. Let me go and get it. The other one I have right here is this one. This is the smoky shampoo. So this one, right, the other time when I open it up and see they have little small flakes of like glitter, but I don't think that really affects. But this one has a little bit more like it says smoky shampoo, right? So it has a little bit of like a smoky, dirty type of purple color to it. I've yet to try this one, but I'm halfway through my silver shampoo and I'm all done with this one. I feel like if you have Asian hair, and or like your hair is like pretty brown and you have a lot of some brassiness in a way, like some orangey kind of color, I think it's best to use blue one, which is the silver shampoo, because I feel like that one kind of tones it down to become a little bit more ashy. I'm not sure if you guys can see like certain portion, yeah, probably here, camera, I'm hoping the camera picked it up, like this one over here, like it's more ashy, so it kind of looks better. But if I use the purple one, it looks a little bit more like a pinky hue to it, so it's actually darker in tone. That kind of ash, like it's more of like it's very hard to describe. Like with a like if I use the silver shampoo, the blue colored shampoo, right, it lightens my hair to like an ash. So it's like brighter. You know what I mean? It's like yellow base, but because of the blue, it counteracts and then it kind of looks a little bit more ash, so it looks brighter. But when I use the purple shampoo, it did make it less brassy, but the tone of it is more like with a purple hue, of course, because you use a purple shampoo, right? So it kind of makes it look slightly darker. So it depends on what you're trying to achieve. Both are fine, but honestly, I feel like because I prefer to still have my ends look slightly more bright, I prefer to use the blue one. But overall, you guys can see from the camera, right, it's still pretty brassy. So I feel like it's like a work. It's like a very, very tedious work for me to use the shampoo. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is that after I finish all these things, I'm probably gonna get like a conditioner. Maybe not from Bleach London, because I found some other brands that I wanted to try, but this one is really affordable. So if you guys have like bleach hair or colored hair and you guys want to do some correction, color correcting and stuff like that, yeah, I don't mind you guys try this because they're actually quite affordable and you can buy a couple to try and see which one really suits your preference before going in. Yeah, so that is like the way to go. Yeah, but I feel like the better way for me is I'll buy a conditioner, or I'm just going to buy the dye and I'm just going to dye it like maybe once every month to kind of keep the color there, because honestly, I feel like if you want to make it like a really huge difference, it is either you shampoo your hair very regularly with this every single or every other day, or if you're the type of person that like just want low maintenance and whatnot, right, I think it would be best you just buy like the kind of like purple dye or whatsoever, right, and dye it once a month, and that will just solve everything. Yeah, that's for me, because there is one particular I can't really remember at the back of my hands right now the shop that I used to buy the dye from. This one I got it done in Malaysia, but I can't really, it's called Dixman or Diamond actually. They sell like a lot of different dye for bleach hair to achieve different colors, so their dye are pretty affordable. So honestly, just get them, and it's not going to hurt your wallet anyway. So yeah, that is my kind of review on this one. Next up, just to mention for you guys in case I forgot, different colors have different scents. So I much prefer the pearlescent shampoo scent as compared to the silver one, because the silver one kind of smells a little bit chemically, I feel like. Let me smell the smoky one. Oh, okay, the smoky one smells a bit like baby powder. It's a little bit strong, so I'm not sure how I will like this one, but so far I prefer the pearlescent one more. That's why I finished using this one first because I opened the silver one first. Then I didn't like the scent and it kind of dyes my hand blue a little bit, so I'm kind of afraid. So I opened up this one and then I prefer the scent of this one much more. And then I started to use this one, but then I realized the tone of it was slightly darker than I used the blue one. So it's like a mixed feeling. So I'm just now trying to get through all of them and then purchase the other conditioner. But yeah, so that is that. Next one I'm going to try to tell you guys is this one. This is the Neogen Gauze Peeling Wine Pads. This is in the, I think I would say like the flavor, the one that is wine version. This one smells awesome. I don't know why some people always say it's like, oh, this one smells too much, but honestly I feel like the wine one smells delicious. It almost smells like, I'm not sure if you guys have ever tried, but in Japan, or like, actually not in Japan lah, but there's a candy called Heyhey, the grape flavored one, the one that the moment you eat it everybody can smell in the classroom, that kind of thing. It smells exactly like that. So every time when I use this, it just reminds me of the particular sweet that I enjoy. So I love it. I don't know why, I feel like it's very happy. It's a very sweet moment, you know. I don't usually use it, like I don't put this on my vanity table. I put it in the shower because first time when I use it, right, I didn't know that you're supposed to wash it off. Okay, so the first time I used it, I was like, this is quite sticky. It's like the residue doesn't go away. So I'm thinking like, I have to wash it off, you know. And I'm thinking like, if this is marketed as a toner pad that kind of just, you know, get rid of your dead skin because it's like a chemical exfoliant, it shouldn't need rinsing off. But then after that, I don't know which YouTube that I saw, I realized that you're supposed to rinse it off, and that's what I've been doing, and I find it a hassle. So I'm thinking like, I don't know what this product is all about. So after I realized the fact that it was actually supposed to be rinsed off, right, so like I'm using it correctly, so I place this in my shower. So every time when I want to, like after I lather soap up and everything, right, and I wash it off, I will use this to kind of rub around these places where I want to get all the dead skin off. But I'll start off with my face, of course, and I'll move on to my chest area and my back, and then some places over here sometimes when I get off the dead skin, and I enjoy it, and I finish the whole bottle up. So I feel like if this is on promotion from Style Korean, I will purchase another one to stock up. I enjoy the scent. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people felt like this kind of scent thing is not really good, but I feel like it's more like an experience. So I mean, if you know, scent type of experience for you, it's like, if you're like me lah, okay, so if you're like me, then you will enjoy this one. I feel like, and if you like a really really sweet scent, then this one is for you. Okay, next one. This one is from Dafan or Dafin. This is their Hydra Skin Serum, Intensive Skin Hydrating Serum. Okay, I finished using this one because it's just a very simple serum to use. Like every single time, sometimes in the morning or when I want to rush out of the house and put on makeup, I will just put this on after toner, right? I can just slap this on and I'm good to go. But that being said, I have really kind of like oily skin, so this itself is kind of enough for me. But if you have really really dry skin and you're hoping that by buying this bottle of serum it will like immediately or instantly solve your dryness issue, then that's not going to happen. I feel like this is the type of serum that it's good to just add into your skincare routine if you want added moisture. But if you want to rely on this solely just to, you know, eradicate all this dryness issue that you have, this is not going to happen. So I feel like if you have really really dry skin, other than getting this right, it will be also better if you incorporated like a skin, like a facial oil or a more heavy duty moisturizer to help everything. So for me, as an oily skin person, I enjoy this one because it's just pretty lightweight, it just sinks right in. But I think if you have oily skin, no, if you have dry skin, then this probably wouldn't do you any good. So enjoy it. Go and try it and then see if you enjoy it. The scent of this one is also really really strong, so if you're not into fragrance, then this is not for you. But honestly, I enjoy it because the scent reminds me very much of like spa, like when you go to spa, facials and everything, right? This smells like the place where it smells like that type of place and the type of products that you put on your face. So I honestly enjoy it. I'm not sure if you guys can see. You guys can see like there's a bit of blue liquid in it. I left like probably like 1 palm, probably, you know, but I just want to show you guys the consistency and stuff like that. So yeah, this one. And also the whole entire look of it looks pretty nice. Like it's very, I don't know, like the way they make this whole entire thing, the bottle looks really nice, and then it's glass, and then they also have this little thing for you. So I feel like if you put it on the vanity table, it just looks very sleek. So yeah. And if you get it in the UK or like in the European places, it's actually slightly cheaper. So if you guys are interested and happen to travel there next time when this whole COVID things dies down, you guys can pick this up if you want. Then next one, okay, is this one. This one I haven't really finished it, but it's like towards the end of its life. It's not this one. Where is it? Yeah, this one. This is the Biossance Quality Probiotic Gel Moisturizer. This is how much I've left. I think maybe 2 uses and I'm kind of done with it. I enjoy this one because not only it has probiotics in it, the gel moisturizer texture is very soft and it kind of absorbs really fast into my skin. And for an oily skin person and somebody who lives in a very hot places and don't really switch on the AC all the time, this is pretty good because it absorbs really quickly into the skin and you can go to bed quickly. So you don't feel the heaviness and everything. And yeah, so when I use this, I feel very safe with it because I'm not afraid that it will irritate my skin or whatnot. So I'm very comfortable using it. I feel very safe that I don't have to worry about it giving me acne or giving me, irritated, situation kind of thing. So yeah, I've been enjoying it, ever since I finished my Drunk Elephant. I'm using this and I have to say I enjoy it. Okay, next one. I'm not sure if I talk about this, but I just want to talk about this one last time. This is a Drunk Elephant polypeptide, proteiny polypeptide cream. Honestly, this is a cream, but the texture I feel like it's leaning more towards gel type because it looks a little bit translucent, but it's not as runny as like this gel moisturizer is. So the consistency, it's like a cream, and then this one, then this. This one feels a little bit more thick, like it has more body towards it. So when you apply onto your face, it doesn't really kind of like spread that easily, but it doesn't feel very heavy on the skin. So I really enjoy this one because of like the way it feels like it's slightly more cushiony than a gel moisturizer, so I feel like it's more nourishing, and also it has like polypeptides, so that I feel like it's actually doing something, like building blocks for my skin. So I do feel quite safe using this as well, and also this one I don't have any like, added fragrance or anything, so I feel pretty safe, and I'm not afraid that it's going to cause all my acne to flare up. So I enjoy using this one quite a lot, and this is the amount that I use like for this. Okay. Oh, and honestly, I redeemed this using the loyalty points from Sephora, and this time to 20% sale, I wanted to redeem another one, but it was fully redeemed, so I was quite sad. But because I have a lot of cream that I'm going on and I'm going through, so I didn't want to purchase a full size, but this is one of the things that's on my list that I want to purchase next time, so I really like this one. And then next one is the Tatcha, the water cream. This one, I love it as well. I like how lightweight this is, and I like the burst of water when you apply it. So when you apply it, right, and when you kind of like push it across the skin, it kind of becomes a little bit more watery. So it feels really refreshing on the water, on the face. So I really enjoy. But this thing is that the only bad thing in the downside of it is that it has silicone in it, so I'm not really that into it. Because I feel like if we are really putting silicone on the face as primers and whatnot, right, I try not to buy products that have silicone in my skincare, but I really do enjoy it. So as much as I want to repurchase it, I will try not to because of the silicone. So if they can do something without the silicone, I will really appreciate it and jump right in to buy it. But yeah, I enjoyed this one because of the water burst effect. It's also very refreshing. It's like quite an experience and I really like it. But then I've heard from a YouTuber that actually this one is very similar to the Sisley like Black Rose moisturizer. It also has that water burst effect, but that one of course is more expensive than this one. But I'm going to check up the ingredient list, and if that one really don't have any silicone in it, then I might purchase that and try, and then if I do, then I'll report to you guys how this goes. Right, and then last 2 products. Right, so this is another Empties. I've gone through this a lot. I feel like this one and the Bioderma, honestly, I have one blue Bioderma over here. I have always been using the sensitive one, like the red color bottle one. Honestly, I don't feel like there's any difference between them both, but between the blue, I'll take it. So like this one and this one. This one is like for moisturizing makeup, removing micellar solution, and it's for dehydrated sensitive skin. Honestly, I feel like this one, when I use both of them, right, I don't notice a big difference. And this one and the pink one, there's no difference as well, because the pink one is for sensitive skin, the blue one is for oily acne prone skin. I don't feel like you control my oil any much. So if you guys are thinking whether to get the blue or the pink, just get anyone, they're the same. And then if you're thinking of getting like the Bioderma, this dehydrated sensitive skin version of it, I tell you, please don't get it. Why? Because it has a very strong scent to it, and I feel like especially when you're removing makeup with this, right, I don't feel like I need the type of fragrance in it. You get what I mean? So I prefer my micellar water to just be fragrance free. Just don't add any additional fragrance in it, because sometimes when you bring it across your lips and whatnot, you can taste it in your mouth, so it's not a pleasant experience. So this one, after I finish using this, I'm not going to repurchase this one anymore. If I were to repurchase it, it'd probably be the red cap one, because that one doesn't have any fragrance there. But honestly, I feel like if you're asking me whether which one is better, just get this one, because this is affordable, this is very cheap, and it serves its purpose. It does what it does, and I mean it's good, and I don't see a significant difference between these two. Honestly, if you were to go down and check the ingredient list, then and you prefer the ingredient of this one, then by all means go ahead. But honestly, I'm not going to go down and check it, but based on like my user experience, I feel like they are the same. They don't feel any much different, so I'm just going to stick with this. last product. Okay, so this one is the La Mer cream. This one I got it in like a travel size pack. Okay, I have the big version which I've not opened yet because there's just so many creams to use. And because eye cream, the moment you open it, you have to finish within 6 months to reach its maximum and most potent effect. So I'm really scared to commit to it. But let me tell you this one. I finished using this one, and this one, like this is how many mils? This is like 3 mils, I believe. I can't really see how many mils is this one. Let me just take a look. Yeah, 3 mils. It lasted me for about, I want to say 3 to 4 months, honestly. And imagine I opened a 30 mils one and I've used it within 6 months. How is that even possible, honestly? Oh my goodness. But that being said, I enjoyed this one. I have also been using the same eye cream, but the one in the white packaging, which the cream is a little bit more like a light green. This one, the cream is like a light yellowish cream, and the other one that looks like this. So these are all both like sample size, but they are both 3 mils. This one is like the La Mer Eye Balm Intense, and this one, the green one, it's called the Concentrate, the Eye Concentrate. So both of them, this one, the cream is like a light yellow. This one, the cream is like a pale green. Honestly, I feel like if you have to choose an eye cream from La Mer, get this one. I feel like this one, not only is it more moisturizing, it feels more cushiony on your eyes, and it feels like it's doing much more than this one. When I apply this one, I don't feel any difference using this. So I just felt like the money just gone to waste, and I'm happy that they gave me this to try. I can't really remember, did they give this to me, or did they give this to me after I purchased something? You know what I mean? Like, they don't give for like repurchase, something like that. I can't really remember. So I'm very happy that I got to try both versions, and I'm happy that I actually purchased the full size of this one instead of this. So yeah, honestly, you guys can go to the counters to try, but from my user experience, I feel like this one is more worth it because it's more moisturizing, but it's not to the point where it's too thick, so that it feels like it's really heavy around the eye area. This one felt like it was moisturizing enough to keep your eyes supple, and makes it look like it's rested, that kind of thing. This one totally has no effect on me, so I'd rather you guys purchase this one. And honestly, La Mer products are not cheap, so buy your products wisely. And this is the end of my Empties videos. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, give these videos a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram if you want to. Then don't forget to please stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!